Today now we will start with Newton's third law of motion. But before starting Newton's third law of motion, we have completed Newton's second law of motion. We will see the applications of Newton's second law of motion. Some of the applications of the what was Newton's second law of motion? From that you got the formula force is equal to mass into acceleration. You remember that? Okay. So rate of momentum of a moving object depends on the applied force. Newton's second law of motion states that rate of change of momentum of a moving object depends on the applied force. So just take for an example cricket ball. When a cricket ball is thrown, what do you do? How does the fielder catch it? The fielder, when it is hit, the ball is hit by the batsman, the ball is caught in this manner. Means when the ball is caught, it's not caught here. It's caught and slowly the hand is moved. Why it is done so? It is done because to increase the time. See, your formula was F is mv minus mu by t. Now here time is inversely. If time is increased, force is decreased. If time is increased, time increases, force decreases. If time increases, time increase, so force decrease. So if time is decreased, force is increased. So if the fielder catches the ball to sudden moment and in very short time, he will get hurt from the ball. But if time is taken to catch the ball is caught here and slowly to bring it to zero, to bring the momentum to zero, the time is increased. If the time is increased, the force decreases and the fielder will not get hurt. So this is how the application. Another application, you can see that high jumper, when he jumps, high jumper or long jumper, where do they jump? When they jump on a heap of sand. They don't jump simply. So when they jump on a heap of sand, why do they do so? Not simply on the land. Because if they step their foot on the land directly, it will be hurting them. And when they jump on the sand, what happens? They slide. And when they slide, they take more time. So moving object, they themselves are moving. It will take time to stop to zero. So they will not get hurt more. So for this reason, the high jumper is this heap of sand is kept for the high jumper, long jumper, and the slide. Now, another example is also there. Use of seat belt in the car, moving car. Sudden accident means this seat belt will help to prevent that injuries because the moving car will have lot of momentum. Now that momentum will slowly, forward will be there and this will take time to decrease that moment. Time will be increased and the effect of force will be decreased. So all these are the applications of your Newton's second law of motion. So now coming to Newton's third law of motion. What does Newton's third law of motion state? Newton's third law of motion states that every action has equal and opposite reaction. Every action has equal and opposite reaction. Suppose, take a ball. Children, you are there in the class. You just take a ball and do hit on the wall. What is going to happen when you take a ball and hit on the wall? If you hit it on the wall, this ball will come back to you. Now why? Why does this ball come back to you? Because I have applied force. The ball has applied force on the wall. This was an action. Ball is applying force. Ball is applying force on the wall. This was the action. Now, wall is applying equal force. Equal force but in opposite direction. That is on the ball in the opposite direction. So, the ball is coming in the opposite direction. Equal and opposite force on the ball and hence the ball is coming back to us. So, this is here. I have also taught you about, when I taught the first chapter, I taught you balanced and unbalanced force. If the force is in opposite directions, and if they are equal then it will be balanced. But here you can see the effect of force. This is not balanced. Why? Because the force is applied. Action is done on the wall. Reaction is done on the ball. On the ball the reaction is taking place. The action is done on the wall and the reaction is done on the ball. So on different objects the force is applied. Force is applied, equal quantity and opposite direction, but on different, taking place on the wall, another object, and the reaction is taking place on the ball. This is another object. So it is not balanced force. I told you balanced force, equal and opposite force is balanced force. There is no effect of force. But here, since the two objects are different on which the force is applied, hence it is not balanced force. Okay. So Newton's third law of motion states that every action has equal and opposite reaction. The best example I will tell you. Your two friends are sitting. One friend, if just gives a tight slap to the other friend, what will the other friend do? He will also give. He or she will also give a tight slap to the one who had given. Okay? It will be equal, not slowly, with the same force. So equal and opposite force. Okay? The best example. You all can try it. Okay. Now, coming to the applications of that, how do we walk? How can we walk? We are walking, na? How do we walk? What we are doing? Our leg, our one foot is applying force on the ground. Our one foot, when we walk, our one foot is applying force on the ground. So what this ground will do? Ground will apply force on the leg and it will push it in the forward direction. So when we are applying force on the ground, action, and ground will apply force on the foot and it is pushing us forward. So this is reaction. Thus we can walk. Got it? So this is an application. Another recalling of the gun. We have seen gun. When we have a jerk in this manner. When shooting, you must have seen in the movies and other things. So how this recoiling of gun? Because when the force is applied on the bullet, it moves forward. Now this bullet will apply force and it will recoil back the gun. Equal and opposite force. Again you have another example, another application. How can we jump out of the boat? If we go, you must have seen while we move on a boat or ship, and when we try to come out of that, what happens? When we try to come out, we are applying force on the boat, our one leg. When we put our one leg in the forward and apply force on the boat, we are pushing the boat to the backward. This boat will apply force on the legs and it will push our leg forward and we are able to come out of the boat on the land when we come to the nearby shore. Okay, this is how it works. Now these are the applications of your Newton's third law of motion. So we have done Newton's first law, second law, third law and their applications. All the laws are important. All the give reasons are also important. So further we'll see the next in the next class.